Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom. So, with the new update soon coming to a close, like if I just check any one of these events, like there's 5 or 4 days left on them, it doesn't really matter. But the main thing that I want to focus on is that we're going to be doing another legendary gacha poll video because, well, I mean, we have over 10,000 of these again, and I want to see if we can either get any of the crystal gem ingredients, because let's be honest, I've been very much slacking on the plumbing, the trial grounds. That's what it's called, the trial grounds. I've been slacking on those, but also I want to see if there's a slim chance where I can get either Sea Fairy or Black Garlic, because the thing is, I don't want these to go to waste. I mean, hey, there is the chance that, like, by the way, even without doing anything pay to win in regards to these, like, I'm still far away from getting one of the legendary. Like, I'm sad how it's not even like 250. It's 270 for some reason. I don't know why that's the case, but it's just that, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can get any sort of good luck. And we're doing 11,000 polls, not 10,000, because we have them extra. So with that being said, I will be trying to read videos. What am I saying? Well, I'm going to try and read comments from the video called Goodbye White Pearl Cookie, which I think this has a lot of comments on it. I think it does, at least. And if it doesn't, then it probably just has the same amount of comments I would see on any other video. But with that being said, if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters most. But there's 2 things I want to do first before anything. One is, I'm going to read a comment from Guava Marshmallow saying, common question of the day, I'd probably add some sort of a coral reef cookie. They protect life and live in the tropical sea. I'll add that to be my ideal list, and maybe I'll draw them someday. Huh. Well, I gotta be honest, that coral reef cookie does sound pretty beautiful. Like, I genuinely like that. But another thing I want to do is I want to claim a lot of these rewards. Like, there's a lot of things I can get from the coral pass. Like, look at all that. I may as well just get all of these. There we go. There's 600 more of those, and also sweet jelly anemones, I guess. It's just stuff been moved to storage. Great. Also, what I can do, I can go here and I can claim all of these, which is some quills, more of those, rainbow cubes, crystals, and a bunch of other things. Why not? There's a couple other things I can get. I could actually do these also, because did a bit of those, if that makes sense. Claim all. There we go. And then I can go to Sorbet Shark. I think Cloud Pillow, yes. And also I can claim all these for Frill Jellyfish. I know you're expecting a gacha video, but I want all of these because look how much levels I just got here. 37. That's a lot of things right there, and that's actually cool because bam, rainbow cubes, 500 of those, which maybe I'll just do off camera because it won't be enough. Some Unity Essence, some of those cookie cutters, bam, and then more of those, and then another chest with 500 of those coral droplets. That's gonna be good for another video. But anyways, now that we got this far, that's a lot of progress made right there. But anyway, that's. You like that sound? You like that sound of the truck? That wasn't a motorcycle either. That was a truck, full-on truck. But yeah, I don't think we can get any more of these, which is unfortunate. But let's do some polls. Let's do some polls. And we're just gonna skip because I want to be completely surprised with the results that we end up getting, because I'm very much excited because maybe we can get something good. And we're starting off with a Lilac Cookie Soulstone, pretty decent in all honesty. But yeah, what ifs. So this is going to take a little bit, which is why it's a good thing there's a lot of comments for me to read and react to upon doing this. And of course, first actual cookie is a common wizard cookie that we have a ton of. At least you're giving us a lot of mileage. And also the soul essence too, which is pretty good. Pastry cookies, well, I mean, soul stones, but either or. There's a Sweet King. And yeah, nothing much else to talk about here. And we just got to react and scream loudly whenever we get something good. And we're hoping for the legendary. I'm praying, but I think after this cookie, like in a soulstone or something, this is going to be the end of the first draw, which we got beet cookie. No, that was just it. We only got 2 commons and like a few, very limited amount of soulstones. I don't know. Kind of looking scary. Event shop. Oh, it's just these things. Okay. Can I actually buy any of those using? No, I can only get the Crimson Coral stuff. Kind of unfortunate, but whatever. But we're also going to read some comments from Ian Alsbrook because they left a few. One saying, in my opinion, Abalone Cookie's death was a tad undeserved. Now, I know he did really bad stuff, but needed this opportunity to support himself in the cream of public. You could even say the same thing about the Custard the First. Yeah, I guarantee someone will go off in 3, 2, 1. I mean, I thought you meant undeserved as in, like, you know, it shouldn't have been, like, one line of dialogue. And I don't know. The thing is, I don't know why you would undermine, like, you know, not even just, like, Abalone Cookie, but Custard Cookie the First. They're both terrible cookies. Like, what do you expect them to just, like... I don't think they could go, like, just let them off scot-free after all that. That would leave a big bitter taste in everyone else's mouth, especially after all he's done. Especially if, I guarantee you, especially with this next comment, I'm going to tell off on you, because you also said, I watched this at all and didn't cry once. I couldn't be even emotional if I tried. I guarantee you, you are one of the people who think that it's Lord Oyster's fault, and I'm guaranteeing that for a fact. That's what I think. That's what I think you're the type of person who is. Anyway, your other comment says, even if Black Pearl Kiki gets her pearl back, won't that just make her head hurt more? For all we know, she could experience a rush of memory, then throw the pearl away. If anything, she needs a therapist. That's true. It may hurt more, but sometimes truth hurts, if that makes sense. I mean, literally, when she first turned into Black Pearl Cookie, she was starting to experience these head pains, which was most likely her kind of coming to terms with, you know, who she really was at that point in time, but that's because it felt like everything was just abandoned by her. So I guess it would kind of make sense to also either return or not return the pearl to her. I don't know. Right now, maybe we're going to have to wait in the long distance future, because I don't think we're going to have to talk about Black Pearl Cookie in a while. Well, we got something Seafarer related, some soul stones, which it's actually cool that's 3, because I think that's the max number you can get for soul stones. Wait, that's a color. Oh wait, that's a radiance. That's the gems. Okay, so if it gives 24 though, that's actually good. So if it shines brightly like something big's about to happen, but has a purple aura, then you actually get one of the stones. And this isn't cookie. I was gonna say an epic, but I was also hoping for a legendary. You know, is that prune juice? Oh yeah, it's prune juice. I see that hat of yours. I see that sneaking along, trying to snag yourself a potion right there, or multiple things. Who cares? But yeah, I was actually expecting that to be blueberry pie cookie with the video that I just recorded. And anyway, I don't know. I can actually promote you 2 times now. That's actually pretty good. So I think prune juice does have their uses. I don't know. Really excited. Because I'm just excited because I always get excited whenever I do a Gacha video. Like, hey, I'm sorry that you didn't see me do as much of an outburst as you thought I would. But I'm not that big of a rager. I'm only a rager if I get blamed for undeserved stuff. And then I gotta cry to friends because you're not mine. Anyway, with that being said, let's do another poll and let's read some more. Like, for example, there's 2 comments from Austin with a head. One saying golden cheese cookie. I swear, if you mention that, like, I don't mind people mentioning that comment, because, especially now since the video got dropped, but if you mention that, then, dear lord, you all are just a bunch of, y'all are a bunch of leak seekers. I'm not one to really primarily release leaks and stuff. I wait for it to primarily come out before I do any comment on it. You also left another comment saying, I did a ritual for frilled jellyfish and still getting... I don't know. This is the 2nd time I've heard you mention this ritual. Or maybe the 3rd. I don't know. What is the ritual? No, no. Don't tell me. Because that's terrifying. Okay, here's an interesting comment, by the way. Princess Blue asked me if I could name all my commenters, which, by the way... Oh, that's Lilac. Yep. Before even the lilac flower showed up, I knew it was Lilac just because of that music and also the background. I can promote you like 3 times. I didn't know I could promote you that much. I gotta be honest. Really unique design. I love that. But Princess Blue left a comment saying, "Can you name all your commenters?" In this video, I don't think so because I already got rid of some, and by that I mean, like, you know, I just kind of refreshed the page, making it so that the comments aren't as, you know, filling it up. So whenever I like and heart a comment and I refresh, the comment goes away so I can read some more. So yeah, and also with head left a comment saying Tower of Frozen Waves is cool, I guess. This isn't even the video where I played in the Tower of Frozen Waves. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, that should be deserved for the Tower of Frozen Waves video, but hey, you do you. Anyway, another comment, fantastic, another beat. Can I get some more? I mean, granted, I did get 2 epics. I got Prune Juice and I got Lilac. Some very smart cookies. What the? How? What? Angel. I got 3 angel cookies in like 1 thing. What did that? They're coming for me. They're watching me. I'm scared. Should I be worried? I think I should be worried. All right. We'll do one more poll, and then we'll read a comment question of the day, because we're actually at the 9-minute mark, surprisingly. So let's get this bread, as they used to say. I don't think anyone says that anymore, I'm going to be honest. So let's quickly read some comments from... Actually, wait. Something special? Might be a goodie? It's an epic. It's Mint Shaco. I can promote you again, which is good, but unfortunately, I really wish you had an animation. But I will be reading comments from Mona Wolf Duder, who, like, left 4... That's a lot. But one is a comment question of the day saying, I can make water cookie legendary, but she's still baby. From what we know, legendary needs to be a cookie that lives for 1,000,000 years. So I need to, like, now find something related to water. Like, I don't know, actually. Hey, take your time. I'm not forcing you to rush answer the question. I mean, questions obviously take time to think, so take your time. He also left another comment saying, Day 4, if I am not wrong, of my Cookie Run OC's age. Water Cookie Baby, Rainbow Tear Cookie 17, Feather Cookie 27, Sweet Salt Cookie 34, Sugar Sour Cookie, or Sour Sugar Cookie 30. Oh, Black Pearl Soul Stones. How many OCs do you have? I think I only have like 2. And one of them isn't even mine. It's one that I just use. And how can you say Water Cookie's just a baby? Can they at least be like 1? Babies could be like 1. Or just say like, out of 12 months. Something like that. Up to 12 months. Because that still counts for like baby age. Anyway. Let's get that done. Let me read the rest of the Mona comments real quick, then we'll read a comment question of the day. Mona Wolf Deer left 2 more comments, like I mentioned. One saying, just something weird just happened in history class. The girls laugh at, is that a drawing of you? Me, it's not one of the girls. Hey class, look, Mona drew herself as a teenager. All the class laughed. They won't tell me to live in peace and drawing with Sweet Salt Cookie as a human teenager. I mean, let's be honest. You should have said something like, I don't know. I don't know how to take. I've never really had that complaint in school, but I will be honest. If it's bothering you, obviously bring it up to a teacher. If you're not having an enjoyable time, see if you can get your schedule mixed up just so you can, like, arrive at the time at a different class so they don't bother you as much. That's just my personal advice. But you also left another comment saying, crying because next year my friends are going to be in high school and I'm going to be a loner again since my friends are from other classes. So I'm going to be alone next year. You know, the sad thing is, I relate. When I entered 8th, I think it was, like, not 8th grade, but, like, when I was in 12th year, senior year, it was a fun year, but the thing was my friends weren't there, so it made eating at lunchroom rather kind of lonely. But I will give you advice. Just keep to yourself. Maybe you can make some new friends or like any sort of acquaintances, and you'll have a happier time there. But I'm sorry for just rambling on this comment so much. I'm just trying to read everyone out here just so I can have, you know, try and relate to every one of you. So, hey, if you haven't yet left your comments yet, you better. But with that being said, I'm going to ask a comment question of the day, which, let's make this interesting. If you wanted a new legendary like gacha like this, which 2 cookies would you provide? And let's kind of limit it to only 2 cookies because I feel like it would be unique. Like, personally, I think it would be neat if they had this similar style, but they threw in both Pitaya Dragon and Snapdragon, only since those are the 2 dragon cookies, and I know, Snapdragon's a special, but they're Snapdragon. I'm calling them a dragon. But you have both dragon cookies available, so it would be pretty neat to have that available if you weren't able to get both dragon cookies yet. I know you can get Snapdragon infinitely through the portion of the you know, the gnome lab, like the gnome laboratory stuff, but I think it would still be kind of unique just to throw that in there. Or maybe if they release a new dragon like Ananas, maybe they can do that with Pitaya Dragon as well. Or maybe, you know, moon related, like, you know, with one of my recent videos, like they could do a Stardust and Moonlight banner gacha, which could be pretty interesting. And I don't know, maybe they can also give the legendaries and stuff like that, which I know I'm releasing them all like, you know, a legendary and a super epic, or like something that's not super epic but related to the cookie. I don't know, I think that concept would be a little bit more unique than 2 legendaries, but I mean, they are both related to the story, so it does make sense having the both of them there. But anyway, back to the draw. Look at that. That's a good one. Is that a good? That's an epic. It is. Oh, it's Black Lemonade. Oh, that's a good song. I like this cookie. I gotta be honest. This is bussin'. I'm ashamed it's not DJ when it got released in the update, but at least they made this cookie like, you know, good rock music, but with the electricity vibe. And I can actually promote you now. Okay. At least it has that dark and yellow electricity vibe, which I really love. But anyway, more comments time. Like, for example, there's 2 from AGamer360. One saying... Wait, is there 2 or 3? There's 3, what am I saying? One from AGamer360, one saying, well, I'm soon done with the Tower Frozen Wave. Good for you for getting all those sweet, sweet rewards. Another comment says, doesn't change my hatred for... I'm pretty sure I read this comment out of order, because he left one first saying, I'm going to say Longan Dragon and Timekeeper are way better written than Black Pearl. Doesn't change my hatred for Black Pearl. You're just gonna accept that anything and everything can take a dark turn, and that limitless power doesn't only come from hatred. Case in point, Kirby. Well, I mean, Kirby has never been really faced with, like, you know, a mental, like some mental thing in their minds go like, oh, is what I'm doing awful? No, they just eat cake. That's all they do. They just eat and they are happy. But that's why we love Kirby. That's why we always care for Kirby. But I feel like Black Pearl actually has a little bit... See, the thing is, Black Pearl has better explained story, in my opinion. I don't think they explain much with Longan and or Timekeeper, especially in regards to backstory. All we know is, like, you know, Longan's the most powerful of all the dragons, and that's all we really know. And we also know that Timekeeper is just Croissant if Croissant decided to be a master in time-related stuff, and they became Future Her. But that's all we know. We now know who Black Pearl Cookie once was, all why she turned into what she did, who she used to care for, what she was all about, and all that stuff. We know all of that, which I think that makes her a little bit more well crafted. But I am not going to diss you for on your opinion, because I can understand why you would think some cookies are better than others. Case in point, salt cookies very underrated and no one remembers them. I don't know. But let's also read a comment from Smart and Spiral, who left a rather long comment saying, "Oh my, seems like White Pearl Cookie became Wrath and Hatred. Currently finished the new episode, and the next part is the Tower of Frozen Waves." And you also said, as a writer related to Legendary Cookie, it could be a bubble foam cookie. I don't know, but using the cookie skill up to 3 times, it can be trapped in a water cage to enemies. Just like with Taya Dragon, using the skill up to 3 times, they bloated a fire breath to enemies. Oh, I knew that. So, you use the skill 3 times, and it traps them in a water cage? It kind of sounds similar to how Frilled Jellyfish Cookie works in my opinion, how it kind of like snares up the enemies. Or do you trap the cookie in the cage? I don't know, either or works, and you're coming up with very interesting cookie ideas, which I like that. I'm pretty sure I can tell just by sound if I get a good cookie. That actually might be an interesting cookie. I'm sorry, an interesting video where doing a cookie gacha, but I can only guess what the cookies are. Actually, that'd be pretty interesting, because if I get a special cookie, all I'll be able to hear is, like, the music and sound in the background. I won't be able to hear their voice, only just because you can only hear their dialogue and voice quote if you unlock them first. That's the only way that you'll be able to do it. So, I think that'd be pretty unique. It would be stupid, and I'd probably need webcam for that, but hey, if any of you want to see it, I'm down. But anyway, there's also another comment from Kai-chan Rose saying, "Well, this is very emotional. I actually have our water-related legendaries." Oh, so you have Black Pearl or Sea Fairy? Because they're both water related. I think you mean Black Pearl because it's in regards to the story, but I'm just trying to establish that fact. We only have 3 more pulls that we can do, so let's see if we can crank out at least one really good cookie. Of course, by that I mean just like, getting any legendary, but also I would not mind having an extra epic, But let's crank it out. Let's see what we can get. And we'll read some last comments before we end this video. So there's one from Brawly the Turtle, saying, "Me when I'm at worst plumbing thing to exist competition and my opponent is Abalone Cookie." Yeah, let's be honest. Well, I mean, it's either Abalone or Custer the First, because honestly now Abalone's really fighting for that title. Okay. I don't know. I mean, it's really hard to go below that bar. And by that, I mean, if you were trying to be nice, it's very easy to go above that bar. Abalone has really done nothing nice. They're just the walking embodiment of greed. How can you respect greed? And if you say, like, oh, well, the material value, need money to live. And, like, yeah, it's true, but whatever happened to having a heart? Like, whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to actually liking people? Whatever happened to having friends? And Abalone had no friends. They only had, like, workers and acquaintances. That's it. I don't know, but there's 2 draws left. There's only 4 comments left, so I'll read 2 comments for each, so we can see what we got about going here. And, oh, we got a special. That's goody. Will it be something that we want? That is another epic. Is that Madeline? No, not Madeline. Queen Amon. That's the word. And I can clearly see it from the dress. I don't think those dummies are cheap, I gotta be honest. They might take a little bit of time to repair. Maybe they're just easily detachable. I don't know. But look at that. Another epic. Queen Amon. Really good cookie. Good charge. Alright. Maybe we can get... Oh my gosh, we got another. We got 2 in 1? 2 in a row? It's another epic? That's Coco. I remember that gentle piano. I think Coco Cookie's trailer for when she got released was one of my favorites because I love the way she said Coco because she was just like, Cocoa. You ever just love a nice cup of cocoa? Oh, and I can promote you again. Pretty nice. Alright, now with the comments. For example, there's one from Undercover Elixir saying, "For those who hate Lord Oyster, why? Yes, he did do that mistake, the selling, but he was desperate and it would help him fulfill his dream like he promised to Pink Pearl. He's just flawed, but I don't see how he can be fully hated. Also, yes, we're allowed to use Parfait. I just thought it would be better to use Snapdragon because he's synced with the better team." Yeah, that's true. I can understand the appeal behind Snapdragon, obviously. I just thought with the, especially with the Magic Candy, I thought Parfait was better. But, hey, I did get Snapdragon again recently, so I think I can actually 2 or 3 star the pleb. I don't know. But also, Sonic Gamer left a comment saying, screw it, it's taking me way too long to beat Wailing Dark Sea, so I may as well just watch the ending here. Also, I might end up using the same strategy as you, just gotta promote certain cookies and get cream puff. Yeah, and also importantly, use crits. Use crit toppings, and then you'll be all set from there. No joke, that's just it. Just get Tart Titan or something, then just like, shoo, big crit attack. Be lucky to land a crit. I guess it does involve a little bit of luck, but I don't know. That's my only strategy that I used, and it worked. But anyway, only 2 more comments. One comes from Arian Funhouse saying, uh-oh, looks like White Pro Cookie got corrupted and became Black Pro Cookie. Congratulations for watching the video. I understand that. And the last comment comes from Game Wisdom Game saying, it's all but confirmed that Golden Cheese Cookie is coming out in the next update alongside episodes 17 and 18 of the main story, so finish episode 16 just in case. Don't worry. I don't know if you left that before finding out leaks or something like that, but let's say I trust you and you didn't. I did just make a video finishing up the entirety of episode 16 just in case. Don't worry about that. It's completely fine. I know I'm also going to probably have to worry about dark mode of that. But don't worry, we're fine. We're fine. It's all okay. We all have this in the palm of our hands. I don't think we got anything noteworthy in this final draw. I don't think so. Just Gumball. Yeah, that's it. But you know what? Since this is the last video, should I just do a couple singular pulls? Soulstone. We may as well just use them up because I don't think I'm gonna do a video just doing a 1,000 draw anyway. Rare. Cool. Come on. Boop. Skip. Is it? No, it's just a Soulstone. May as well just use them just because we're out of comments already. I want to use the rest of these up anyway. I usually like to use them up in actual, like, 10 draws just so I can, you know, feel like it might be... I feel like, you know, 10 pulls may give me a higher odds of getting something good because they come in batches. I don't think that's the case at all, but whatever. I'll do whatever I can do. Anyway, boop, skibbity boop. There we go. Open that up. It's another common. At least we're getting more mileage out of this. See, at least if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't be getting mileage out of this. So I can only do one more pull. If only I had 20 more, I could have done one more, but no, we can't. We have nothing. The only way we can get more is, go to shop. And it's all pay-to-win stuff. I can't even use the crystal shop, because it's only the Crimson Coral stuff, but whatever. We'll just end the video right here, because, well, nothing else, much else that we can do. Which, by the way, let me just check my mileage real quick, because I gotta be honest, we must have a lot. No, wait, I think we can just check in the Gacha. Okay, but yeah, we have to check through here. Nearly 200,000 again. We got a lot of mileage out of this. I'm very happy. Just gonna do this. You thought I was. You thought I was. But whatever. Anyway, with that being said, we're gonna end the video here. There is one more Gacha related video that I want to do, but we'll be saving that for another video. So with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Cookie Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have Mercy if you want to check it out, but I'm not gonna force you to buy anything at all. Which is linked down in the description, and alongside the description, there's also a link to all my social medias, a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, and a link to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Cookie Run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you Entities and Guardians in the next video. I should be probably putting it on this page, but I will be seeing all of you Entities and Guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.